I believe I'm live. Thank you, everybody. Sorry. Hello, good afternoon, and thank you, everybody. I've got a kind of a surprise stream here because I had to miss a stream yesterday. I gotta make it up somehow. Like, I'm continuing my practice of uploading YouTube videos every single day. Forget about it. We just want to get into the game, right? So where we left off, we just discovered we had the ability to alter reality, and we immediately used it for evil. Condemned all behemoths to enslavement, you know, as you do. Here, Fortuna, are you alright? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come and visit. Love, Jasmine. Alright. Always go Jasmine first because I like her little crab. Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Idana is dead. You knew already? I just met with Idana's corpse. That did happen. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift your sentence? I wish. She was only trying to justify herself, to leave the universe in peace, I guess. Poor Idana. My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Idana's corpse. What do you mean? There's an incredible amount of magic stored inside Idana's corpse. And now it's up to the coven to decide how to handle it. One option is to devour her, so every witch in our coven becomes stronger. The other option is to scatter her remains throughout the cosmos, so more witches can ascend. That way, our clan could almost double in size. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. It's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. Speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Oh, congratulations and good luck. Thank you. I thought the coven could use some tender loving care after Idana. That is true. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first. But of course, sorry. Right now, there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our coven. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch, tackling where the coven is going and how we deal with major events. Right now, we have runic judgment. Basically, was Idana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law to the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that a judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the coven, in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time, depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions, and eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new coven that's a better fit is a more humane solution, in my opinion. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magics and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the coven determines something that could put our community at risk, we ban it. I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front on my part. Next point, mortal affairs. It's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Idana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul to be a lesser being to begin with. I believe we have a responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. And last but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the coven are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of our coven will always strive to better our community. Contribution should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there's also the issue of regarding to what to do with Idana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. Alright. That basically sums it up. I kind of like this. Well, law enforcement, I could go either way. Yeah, banning forbidden arts, it's fine for now. Let's see. I don't agree with mortal affairs. I don't want to deal too deeply with muggles. And freedom and trust I actually like a lot, which is, you know, a lot of people might be like, that will never work. So what do I think? Yeah. Sounds pretty good. Yay! Ha 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 ha! Thank you, Fortuna. My pleasure. Okay, first order of business is to assess the risks and opportunities ahead of me. I was hoping to consult with your deck. Absolutely. Let's put these cards to good use. Let's see. Risks and opportunities it is. That's right. Meditate on your strong points and ponder what could go wrong while I shuffle the cards. All right. Cancel culture. Humidity. There won't be any major difficulties in your path. I like that. Let's see, you'll be blamed for a tragedy. You will lose many votes. During the most trying of times, you will lose faith in yourself and your leadership will suffer for it. Now you won't have any trouble. Really? Yep, crystal clear. Yay, I'm gonna win this race. I wouldn't go that far. Oh, well, of course. But right now, a smooth campaign is all I can ask for. The rest is in my hands. Thank you, Fortuna. My pleasure. Conquered dirt. And the judge. I like my frog paladin. Your chances of success will increase if you turn towards a more conservative position. Your flower magic will solve an important crisis that will gain you many sympathies. Should you choose to betray someone close to you, you will gain many votes. The oldest witches will help you influence many of the newcomers. Yeah. I'm going to go with the oldest witches because I do think strong community dependent leadership might actually work. Oh, that's great news. Having the youngest behind me is good. But it puts my mind at ease knowing that I'll have the support of the wisest witches in our clan. Well, you did give them a leadership role. If I become leader, I want to create a board of advisors, and there's no better wisdom than experience. Or actual wisdom. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to this race. Best of luck. Yeah, I kind of disagree with the sentiment that you're wiser just because you're older. Alright. Alia jacta est. Indeed. Predictions aside, there's a difficult race ahead, that's for sure. Thanks a lot for your counsel, my friend. You just let me know if I can help in any other way. Will do. By the way, there's someone I would like you to meet. Junrisha, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Idana and become stronger. Junrisha is the oldest and wisest witch in our clan after Idana. She can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. It would mean a lot to me if you heard what she has to say. You know, there's a better way to phrase this. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. Okay, I should be leaving now. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. Like, I'm all down for eating corpses, but, you know, you can just say, transfer of power or something instead of, like, eat corpse. Fortuna, did you hear? The old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate. Come on, Dahlia. All right. Let's get crunk. Idana is dead. Ha 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 ha. Fuck Idana. Ha 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 ha. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? The hag is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. Haha, I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh wow, really? I can't picture you running a coven, to be honest. Thought you despised that kind of responsibility. Yeah, but you know I was planning on overthrowing Idana. Got cold feet in the end, but this is a great opportunity to change things without resorting to violence. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me, and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. Haha, you're even more energetic than usual. Haha, I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the coven together. Why don't you tell me your plans first? Of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven's law are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do within the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Idana is basically all, fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile you, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input and celebrating the referendum. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have that magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then, about mortal affairs, I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. It may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have the whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. A witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers, or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. And what about devouring or freeing Idana's corpse? Ah, shit, you are well informed. I almost forgot about that. Apparently, there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. We literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance, so are you with me? So, are we with her? Referendum seems reasonable, but like hearing every single perspective is a little bit much. Like, I almost say leave it to teams and vote. I don't know. I don't quite agree with this. This communication and understanding, I actually kind of do agree with. Mostly because I think she'll stab anyone who, doesn't communicate and understand. That's always nice. Free access and education to the forbidden arts. Maybe. Cut all ties with the muggles. I kind of agree with that. And I do like the magical tax quite a lot. Aside from freeing Idana's magic, no. I must painfully decline. What? Why? I'm being honest here. Your program isn't entirely up my alley. Ah, is that so? What exactly do you disagree with? I'm trying to think of which one's the most important here. I think we should devour Idana. Absolutely not. I will not yield on this. One of the things that matters most to me is how we deal with Idana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open up the gates for more women to become witches. Because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please let her come see you. You can help her find the way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. Ah, the fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is the perfect scenario, quite literally, to quite literally play our cards. There's a laughter going on in this chapter. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? I'd rather keep politics out of my games. True. Oh. My analysis so far didn't indicate you were so dumb. Huh? What was that? I'm kidding. In any case, you can't take politics out of anything done by humans, my friend. Politics are a characteristic of human action. Everything that has a purpose bears intention. And intention is political. How you represent stuff, how it's going to affect your peers, what elements of your culture you imbue in your work and your words. You can choose to ignore it, but you can't remove it from the human experience. Alright. What are your plans for the elections, then? Why did you choose to go with Jasmine? I like Jasmine's program a little better. Dahlia might get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, then they aren't suited to lead to begin with. Good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader. I'm scared. Scared about how they would react. I'm also afraid of myself. Still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different. The pressure is immeasurable. I see. I'm afraid too. But I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa. You so afraid that you're desperate to be on my good side? You wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered through my many existences something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Alright, I'll draw myself a card. Wait. It's just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? Seers shouldn't be scared of their own deck. I'll do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course, but if I let my fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. Yeah, maybe you're right. What exactly are you planning to ask, anyway? More of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I'd better tame it. You sure are something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. The Cosmic Wheel. Okay. Click, 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 click. The Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. You summoned the fucking Cosmic Wheel out of sheer willpower. I think I'm in love. Shut up. Well, how does it work? card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw it, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. Ha 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 ha. You're right. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze